Oh yeah.
Ah, shit.
Kind of like it like this. Damn, this is a nice setup. I like it. Oh, forgot.
Setup. It's
Yeah,
nice here
yeah.
over at the Kukui Garden, eh?
Yes, it is.
The old Kukui Garden.
Here we go. Here we go.
That's not even what it's called. I'm literally making that up. It's called the Kukui Hub, ladies and gentlemen. The Kukui Hub.
Kukui Beach House? Was it called the Beach House?
Beach House? I thought it was the Hub.
Something like that.
Yeah, some.
Been a while.
Yeah, dude, it's been a minute since we've been on the pod. That's a sick shirt. Where'd you get that shirt at, my dog?
Oh man. Martin Day shirt, remember? Back in the day, Martin Day is fighting tomorrow. So, and I thought since they work together with Sanjay and martial arts company, thought I'd represent it, you know.
Yeah. Looks good.
Well,
let's fucking do the thing.
Get started. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to Cham Chat with
Welcome, guys.
Mike and Chu.
Special edition. This is a pre-fight edition.
Holla
November
back.
4th is tomorrow. The boys are fighting at the Aloha Stadium. Doors open at 4. Fights start at 5:30. We'll be there, Chris.
Yeah.
We've been
so excited.
Dude, you took the day off. Like we've been planning for this for like over a year.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean a month.
yeah. Not
I don't
a
know why I
year.
say
It was that time when I did the interview with Pierre.
Yeah.
You know, he was training for that.
Right.
That November 4th. This was before they had all the dates and tickets all set
Yeah.
up. So
This was like when it was still just like kind of being put together. The event was being put together. Guys, a lot of stuff goes into these fights. I know a lot of you guys watch the UFC and man, a lot of work goes into these things. And we don't even know the work, but the levels of work that we see that goes into it, it's a lot of shit, dude, just to try to get these fights put together and get the opponents to show up and
behind the scenes,
yeah, dude, it's a lot
not
of
just
stuff.
the training.
Yeah, I mean the training is a whole other beast, right? But just the promotion side of it, like it's not easy. So shout out to all the promoters out there who are doing stuff.
I know. Even for example, the UFC fight with John Jones and Stipe was supposed to be one of the greatest heavyweight fights, and boom, John Jones gets injured and
done.
That's
a weird one. Yeah, man. So we got Pierre Garzon. He will be fighting. You know,
a rematch. He was saying that it was a rematch.
Baby Daddy AF. That's his. That's his IG name. Baby Daddy AF.
I didn't know that.
It's funny. Actually, one of my boys. He's not really like a boy, but he's a homie. He's like a rapper, and he's from Hilo, and that's where Baby Daddy AF lives. I'm pretty sure. And they're like boys and stuff. And that's how I first would see that guy's post, was my boy would post training, hitting mitts with the guy. But it's a rematch for Pierre. Pierre fought this guy before. He lost in a decision. And I saw the other day, I'll have to show you after the pod, but I saw the other day the boys were talking crap online. They're talking a little, trying to build the fight a little bit kind of stuff. Yeah, it was fun. That was a good little post. And I saw Pierre's comment. He just rolled with it. He was like, good promo, but hey, we still got to bang it out kind of thing, you know? And Pierre's ready. So I'm excited about it.
Do you know what weight they're fighting at?
They're fighting at 130, 145.
145.
Yeah. Or maybe 135. Shit. I'm sorry, guys. I believe it's 135.
Man, it's still got to
No, it is 135, yeah. Because I talked to him this morning, and he was like at 44. So, yeah, 135. He's going to cut that water weight. Weigh in today and rehydrate and fight tomorrow night. Crazy, right?
And he was training with you. I always, at least once a week, I always saw him at needle boxing.
Yeah,
training with
twice
you.
a week. Yeah, he'd come down. Yeah, me and Pierre. So I was introduced to Pierre through Lowen Tainanis, and he tagged along with Lowen one time, and ever since then we kind of started working together. And for Pierre, I think his background's grappling.
Oh, okay.
So, the way we approached it, just like we do with all the guys, is, fundamentals, footwork, and defense, simple shit. catch counters, slip counters. That's the way we approached his training. And I will say, like, since I've first seen him come into our gym to where he's at now, and obviously we're just talking about hands, right? Which is just a fraction of what he does. But his hands and his footwork and everything have gotten a lot better from what I've seen. So, and I went down to Hawaii Elite. I saw him spar, and I saw how he put it all together, the hands and the grappling, and it was good. He was freaking good, hard round. So his opponent's a tough kid, and I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see how it all comes together.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, there we go. Sanjay, come on in, Sanjay.
All right.
Guys, we're here at the Kukui Hub.
Come on over, Sanjay.
Sanjay in the building.
Sanjay. Yeah, we have that. Hey, say hello to
Say hi to the camera.
Once again, thank you. We would like to throw a shout out
Absolutely.
for sponsoring our podcast is this Kukui Hub, correct?
Right. Ooh,
See, it was
Kukui.
something.
Yeah, the beach house, I believe, is the conference room, right? Yeah. So all the rooms have their own names, and we'll be having some BTS footage showing them the whole space.
Yes,
and
we will.
If you guys want to book it, definitely, we'll definitely have the information on how to do that.
Oh man, this is a great spot, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
We are excited to show you a little tour after, but once again, thank you to Sanjay and his HR company.
Yeah.
And this is the partnership that we were talking about at that pod when we were interviewing or talking with Sanjay.
Yeah, absolutely.
That he did mention that he did have a spot that he was thinking of setting up your own pod.
Yeah.
You know?
So we're excited about that. We want to help Sanjay get his pod off the ground once he's ready to do it. And
he got some cool names too.
Yeah, he
man.
has
I like the theme.
And I guarantee you guys, the guests he's going to get in here because of his company and stuff, and his the people he works with, is going to be some cool stories, some cool guests, some good entrepreneurial stories started from the bottom kind of stuff. So I'm excited about it.
Yeah, we're very excited to even join up on this partnership because when we just started podding too, you know, and then for to hear that you're interested in podding and setting something up for business related things. Oh man,
dude, I'm gonna give up my seat real quick. Chris, talk to Sanjay for a little bit.
All right,
I want to talk to him on this pod about before we continue with the fights. Talk to him about the space we're at and just any questions you have for him.
Right.
I'm gonna go handle that camera over there. Come on in here, Sanjay. Jump in here. Oh yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Oh.
Forgot what it sounds like, huh?
I know, it's crazy.
All right. So, Sanjay, give us a rundown of the address of this. We're in Kukui, the building name of the plaza, the location. Give us a rundown.
Yeah, so Kukui, this is the Kukui Plaza. There's 2 residential towers. There's a Eva and a Diamond Head Tower. And we're in the commercial plaza right now. There's 2 floors, and it's mostly professional companies, like doctors, lawyers, engineers, and it's a good space. We're kind of situated not really in downtown, but outskirts of downtown, not in all of the hustle and bustle.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
The address is 50 Baratania Street.
50 South Baratania.
Isn't the old or HPU used to be around this area? Or
Yep.
Is it still around?
They moved to Aloha Tower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I know that this Kukui Hub, when we were coming in, there were like miniature pods in here. So what is this hub actually, other than the conference room and for podcasting?
Oh, okay. So I just want to back up. So it's really interesting how this place got created.
Yeah.
First, we our HR company, we thought we needed space, and we purchased it thinking that we're going to expand. And then when COVID hit, we realized that we didn't need all the space. And then Carlos, who was in my BNI, he was a branding person. I told Carlos, I was like, "Hey, man, I got a really good idea. I want to, change this into a shared space. I don't know what to do with it because we don't need the space." So I told Carlos that, we're located at the Kukui Plaza, and I want to call this place the Kukui Hub, and it just kind of expanded from there. The Kukui nut has so many therapeutic, values that the Hawaiians used to use.
Yeah,
they used to use
could
it-
you explain some?
Yeah. So they used to use the oil, for healing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you name it. They use it for a lot of different things. Like skin,
Mm-hmm.
like lotions, shampoos, and it just has a lot of healing properties. And I feel like the Kukui Hub is it's just a place where people can just get work done. It's not like a heavy networking place, And we went to the extent of naming all the offices after parts of the tree. So we have the kukui nut, we have the leaf, the flower, and then the micro offices that you see in the front.
Yeah.
Those are all of the torches: torch 1, torch 2, torch 3. So originally those they were actually workstations without the doors, and because it was built for an HR office, and we weren't getting so many inquiries, so we did we modified it, added the doors, and we raised the panels almost up to the ceiling. The reason why we chose not to make private offices is because we had tenants in here, and we don't want to do renovation with drywall and paint and disturb them. So it was kind of like just like a workaround, but it's working out pretty okay so far. We got our first tenant in the last torch 3. So yeah, gotta light the torch.
How much do you charge?
So the micro offices are $750 a month, or $700 if they do an annual. But we mark them down to $500.
Oh, okay.
We have like a promotion going on right now.
Okay. And my other question is the Kukui Beach Hub. Okay. What is your vision for your podcast?
The vision of the podcast would be to learn about entrepreneurs, small businesses. So our HR company, as you know, like we serve local Kamaiana businesses, that have 1 to like 50 employees. And so the goal of the podcast would be to just like interview and learn, like build relationships with business owners that we currently serve, and then also potential like people that we just meet. We'd like to just learn about like their successes, their failures, how they changed, like during COVID, or how they reinvented themselves. So it would be really nice to learn about that and have other entrepreneurs learn from them, and even startup companies. I think they would really find that really interesting, to hear how a company like say started out of their garage, or something really interesting.
I want to be actually one of the first to thank you, and and I appreciate you having this vision, this dream of setting something up to help, especially for the Hawaii community. There's many podcasts out there, and but focusing on Hawaii, you'll be surprised. There are people who, older people who just want information, and they just like to listen to podcasts or even watch podcasts. It's a new generation radio style talk show kind of thing, and that's
I like
the
that
way.
it's just real. It's
Yeah,
just
that's
a
the
talk
thing.
story.
It's a real thing, and it's almost like I can trust the information.
Yeah, it's not like rehearsed and like I gotta memorize.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
super chill.
Yeah. So
I
that's
like
why, and then there's not a lot of that around in Hawaii. That's what I'm saying. Then that's why I'm saying, man, we need more people like you, like us. Just having a vision, or just having a goal or a dream to help the community, because that's what I feel like this whole podcast is all about is networking, getting to know so and so, and spreading the word, and spreading the information, and hoping to help whoever doesn't have that information. Because I feel like you can look at books, everything is already written down. It's almost like nothing new, but it's hearing it from somebody's experience. And I'm sure that you're gonna have your own fans or your own followers, and then each company is gonna have their own people, and people who work under you kind of thing can also learn from all this stuff. So for me, I only see the benefits from it. So once again, thank you for even just it takes a lot of work though. Trying to get this started, you know,
is.
and then before we started the pod, where you know, you've hit some bumps on the road, but man, you still want to do it, you know?
I still have the drive to do it.
That's great. That's awesome. Really appreciate it.
You folks are motivating me a little after I did that podcast.
Man.
I was like, wow, it made me think about things, you know?
So you already was thinking about it, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Because
one of our clients has a podcast, and then my wife listens to podcasts, and I'm just like, wow, this is neat, you know? I think it's just it's good for the soul, and it's good for businesses too. Like, they don't have to come across like as a salesy type of company. They can just talk story. Just be real and talk about, you know, what they're doing, or talk about their clients, or, you know.
I think it's a way to be to show comfort. You know, when you talk to somebody, or it's not like more trying to sell something or advertise something. It's, hey, I'm trying to give you this information in a non-threatening way. You know, come listen to our podcast, kind of thing. You know, so that's the way I see it. And then it all starts with the name. You know, having a name or a theme with your podcast. And if you don't mind sharing, I know it's not for sure, but you know, I really, like I said, when I was coming through the doors, you know, I did notice the walls. You know, your kukui flower, kukui leaf, you know, kukui nut, you know, there's the Kukui Plaza. I see the theme on it. So I'm curious, can you give us some ideas of the names you have for your podcast?
You know, so there was one like gosh, I wrote them down. I gotta look at it. My memory, I'm like, oh,
let's
man.
see it. Like these are just ideas.
These are just ideas here.
So, think out loud.
Yep. So this one here, you know, because it's like kind of like a, you know, it's you know, our clients for the HR payroll, they're all entrepreneurs, right? And then the hub, it attracts like, you know, people that are downsizing, people that are just starting out. So so one of the names I decided to, there's two. There's one called Beyond the Nut, Exploring Entrepreneurship at the Kukui Hub. The other one was From Seed to Success, the Kukui Hub Journey. So that might be a neat one.
Yeah, Seed to Success.
So it's just like, you know, what we do for our clients at the, you know, for the payroll HR outsourcing company. We really nurture people, and, you know, we need to like learn more about them and that kind of thing. Yeah.
I like that one though. Planting the seed. You like that one, Mike? Planting the seed, you know? Reap what you sow, you know?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. How's it looking, Mike? Mike looking good? Oh, man. Sanjay, did you know there's a fight going on tomorrow?
Yeah, that's what I heard from,
at the Aloha Stadium of thing. So that's what we're talking about, the pod. And then, sorry to go off track, but I like the interior design of the way you made the theme. Can you talk about it? It gives, like you said, that beach hub vibe. I like it. I the photo, it looks like Kailua Beach or somewhere around that side. I love the texture of the walls. Gives it that wave motion, right? And then
these are actually the most favorite part of this Kukui Hub is I think this beach house, and like this glass used to be just like a fishbowl. There wasn't any tint before, and I was like, oh my gosh, we got to do something with this. And so I asked Carlos. Carlos took pictures of like the actual kukui tree in Kaneohe, and I told Carlos, I was like, what we got to do is take one of these leaves and blow it up and tint our conference room with it.
So this is a kukui nut plant. The true leaf.
This is a true leaf.
Oh,
yeah, it's a true leaf.
That's
I mean, if you look at it, it would look good on an Aloha shirt. Or like a mumu or something.
No, I like it because I could tell it was you know, one of the those Hawaiian native plant kind of style. You know, like a taro plant or that kind of thing. But to continue with the theme, dude, that's dope, man.
Yeah. And it was fun watching Carlos. You know, so the kukui flower, it's so tiny. Like, and he was able to blow it up like 5,000%, and then he drew a mural on there. So I wanted a mural on that front wall when you walk in.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, so this is all your idea too?
Yeah, it's pretty. It's kukui'd out, right?
Yeah. Dude, that's good. I like the interior design aspect of it. I mean, were you always into something like that?
Yeah. So my dad was in construction, and he did it as a hobby. He liked to build homes, and I was always around it, and I just kind of got obsessed with it a little, and we renovated our office upstairs too, so I took a lot of those ideas and brought it down here.
Oh, because you said this was before the renovation. It was
red carpet. Yeah, it was like 70s in here.
But it was your man cave a little bit.
Well, like during construction, when I had this this conference room set up, I was like, oh, this is pretty interesting. Man cave. I could invite friends over, gatherings, have poo-poos
chill,
and stuff.
Yeah.
It was pretty chill. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it, man. Yeah. Hey, Mike, you want to come jump in now?
Yeah.
How's it looking?
Want to just one final plug about how to sign up for the hub or anything else you want to plug?
Oh yeah.
Maybe just the website.
Yeah. So is there a website for this? How would people want to be able to sign up for the space or something like that? How would they do that?
Yeah, so we're really personable. They can call us, our number is 808-447-9408, and then they can visit us at kukuihub.com, and then Instagram, we have a kukui_hub, and we have all of our like memberships and just photos and just information about the hub. Yeah,
it's a great small cozy conference room style, and technically it's not open, is it? Is it ready to be used?
Yes, yep, we're open. Yeah, we've been open for the last 9 months. Yeah.
Oh,
it's just getting started though. We're still trying to work out a lot of
get the word
kinks.
out. Yeah. I think that's the first way to start. Is I didn't even know this place existed. Man. Hey, thanks for having chat, and we'll, like I say, stay tuned. We're gonna do a walk-in tour, but we're gonna use the portable mics for that. But I really want to show off the whole interior of the office afterwards.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
Thank you, Sanjay.
Nice seeing you.
Good seeing you again, man. Oh, there.
What is it?
It's gone now, right?
Yeah.
It's when you move that.
Interesting.
Oh, good.
Well.
We're back.
Yeah. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
But yeah, guys, check out the fights tomorrow. The fights are going down Aloha Stadium. Tomorrow, doors open at 4 p.m. Fights start, I believe, at 5 p.m. Like we said, our boy Pierre Garzon is fighting.
Bubba too.
Bubba is fighting.
Dude, yeah.
We're excited about Bubba's fight. We haven't talked about Bubba much.
No,
Bubba's been so busy.
I actually did contact Bubba. He is going to join us for the pod.
Awesome.
I did mention to invite his father also, but because he was fighting, training for this fight, and we couldn't get him on around this time. But he is committed, you know. Sure. But Bubba's small, yeah. I mean, he's pretty lightweight. If Pierre?
He's smaller than Pierre a little bit. Yeah.
So I wonder what
25, 35.
No, Pierre's fighting 135.
Yeah.
That means Bubba's maybe 125.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know if it goes 10 pounds.
Yeah, man. So we're excited about the fights tomorrow. It's gonna be electric out there. First time I've been to a fight in Aloha Stadium outside. They're gonna do it in the parking lot, so that'll be interesting. We'll post some pics of that.
Parking lot pimping.
Parking lot pimping. But yeah, man. What else?
And the other thing is, I'm repping this shirt because
the Martial Art Academy
company. Martin Day works for our coaches at that gym. Sanjay, you worked with Martin, right?
Yeah.
Right. Your company worked with Martin
Yeah.
and martial arts company. Correct?
Great guy in the community.
Yeah, look at that. It coming to full circle.
Full circle.
You know,
Yeah.
that's why I'm repping the shirt. Martin is fighting tomorrow. The main event. He is undefeated.
Yeah.
His kickboxing record is undefeated, and
Yes,
then,
sir.
but I know that you just spoke with him over the phone.
Yeah, we try to call in guys and get Martin on the show before tomorrow, before he steps in there tomorrow. But he informed us.
Breaking news.
Bang, 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 bang. This is actually not good news at all. But his opponent pulled out. He didn't get on the flight. And dude, that's such a tragedy. A lot of people don't realize is like these guys train, mentally prepare for, and sell tickets and all this stuff, and then boom, it's all taken out from underneath you. You know
Right
what I
at the
mean?
last-
the last minute.
yeah.
He just found out 30 minutes ago. You know what I mean? So it's so sad, dude. It's so. The only thing I told him, I was like, sorry, brother. I'm just, I actually trained with him on Tuesday. He was looking sharp. He was ready to go. And he actually even got sick a couple weeks ago, and he was still ready to fight. He got sick in the middle of his camp, or towards the end of his camp, and
So weight cut wasn't an issue.
yeah. So he was still able. He was still, he's ready, and the opponent pulled out. So it's just such a bummer. You got to refund tickets. You got to tell everyone you're not fighting no more. And the day before, you know what I mean? It's just
He did say there is a
Small chance.
rare, slim,
Yeah.
that there could be a possibility of
a
a
replacement.
but as
Yeah.
of now, he didn't sound too.
Yeah. Not too many people are waiting in line to take a fight on one day
Yeah.
notice.
Especially
But-
with Martin.
Exactly, right. But it's unfortunate, it's sad, but the show goes on, and I'm sure he's such a strong guy mentally. I'm sure he'll figure out a way to channel this into something good and keep moving. But yeah, it's a bummer. I was super bummed out, and actually kind of just it happened right before this pod, so it kind of really just bummed us out for this whole pod.
Totally. That was the
We were
whole
excited,
plan.
yeah.
The whole
We were
plan
excited to talk
was,
about the fights,
yeah.
talk about Martin, talk about Pierre, and
bring
yeah.
them on the pod. It's almost
Yeah.
like you don't have to. We figured this out that technically, physically, they don't have to be here.
yeah, we can just call him in.
Call them on the phone, and it
Yeah.
sounds just as good. The audio
Yeah.
is so crisp,
Yeah.
and that was our whole plan. Like we were gonna call. The boys that you're training.
Yeah, right before they fight.
Yeah, I know they were weight cutting, and they wouldn't want to
Yeah.
be. They probably won't be too happy to speak to us, but that was the whole
Facts.
plan, and we just found out this bad news.
Yeah, man, it's unfortunate, but it's part of the game. And these guys, you see at the highest levels, big fights fall through with millions of dollars on the line.
You know
what I mean?
Yeah, just like the past UFC fight where Kamaru Usman and
Yeah.
Volkanovski were last minute replacements.
Yep.
Now I understand why they always have those
Yeah, those
replacements
backup people,
right
yeah.
at the end.
Yeah.
I was wondering, well, they have
It's
to.
I guarantee for promoters double the work, but it like kind of it's like an insurance policy.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
like one guy falls out, okay, next guy steps up. And sometimes I remember the UFC would actually pay guys to make weight, show up, and do everything, and just stand by just in case. So. Man, it's a bummer, but hey, what do you do? Hey, let's talk a little bit about Francis Ngannou and Tyson Fury.
Oh
What'd you
my
think about that fight?
goodness, man! Hey, better than I expected.
Yeah.
Obviously, I went off of the Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor fight, but going off of the Tyson Fury and Ngannou, I just thought that he had that one punch knockout power, so that would probably be the difference. But
Yeah.
he kept his distance. He knew how to work the distance. Got to give him a black eye. Did you see that black eye?
Dude, it's funny you mentioned that. As like the number one thing I noticed was the patience for Francis in his first fight. Then also the range control, the distance control. He did real good at managing the distance. He never really got hit with anything too big from Tyson Fury. One of the best heavyweights. A lot of people call it the best heavyweight of all time. With his skill set and how big he is and the movement. But man, it was a freaking good one. Francis impressed a lot of people, and now it's just paydays for him.
You
know
think
what I mean?
so?
Hell yeah, dude. Big payday. There's a line of people waiting to fight him. Guaranteed.
Really?
Yeah, there's a line of people waiting to fight that guy.
You know, towards the
Dude,
end,
if you go to let's say like a no like let's say a UFC guy, a 70 pounder. Let's say you name a 70 pounder, whatever. Any 70 top 5 UFC guy, right?
welterweight.
Let's say
right now,
yeah.
Leon Edwards.
Leon Edwards. Say Leon Edwards gets a fight with Canelo, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's like, no way, Canelo. He's nowhere he's gonna touch Canelo. And then he has a competitive fight against Canelo. He drops Canelo. Canelo still wins, but it's like everyone be like, oh my, like this guy could be a boxer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of what's happening with Francis. Is like he did so well. It's like he had like an open job interview and passed it with flying colors. You know what I mean? So, like I said, just from going from 0 fights to handling that situation with Tyson Fury, that was huge. You know, so
The thing that I saw that I wanted to mention was he did that Superman punch.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Superman punch is not a boxing thing, right? It's not, right?
Yeah.
But he did a Superman punch, you know?
Towards the end of the fight.
Yeah, towards the end, yeah.
Just to switch it up.
You know what I'm talking about, right? But that's not a boxing move.
No,
right?
it's not. It's not an effective move in boxing.
It worked though.
Yeah, it was a couple style points. But yeah, it was very interesting to watch. Very cool fight. I was excited about that one.
I mean,
and like I said, I didn't think I was one of the naysayers. I literally
same here.
I said he's gonna get his nose boxed off,
Yeah.
and man, it was such a good fight. He did so well.
Yeah, he knocked him down.
Yeah.
He gave him a black eye.
Crazy.
You know, cut him.
Yeah.
I mean, and like I am assuming the whole heavyweight one punch power thing.
Is a factor.
Yeah, compared to the Floyd Mayweather.
There's less room for errors. You know what I mean?
Conor McGregor.
Every shot could put you out. So, man, that was a cool one. But yeah, guys, tomorrow, check us out. We'll be walking around, maybe have some microphones. We may interview you. If you make eye contact too long, we'll pull you over and ask you like 3 random questions, all right?
Yeah,
So,
we are going to try to live stream tomorrow.
live stream.
Just to see if that's something new that we were talking about, and the only way to get better is by practicing. So why not try it out at the fight tomorrow? And once again, Martin, we know that we're not gonna post this information until everyone knows the news. But,
until he broke the news, or Destiny or something.
But it's kind of cool, you know.
It's cool that
we knew way
We're like the
before.
second to know, or whatever,
Or
third,
something,
whatever. So he told us not to tell anybody, and obviously we keep that word. But once the word's out, hopefully we can post this pod, dude. Regardless, Pierre.
Oh, good luck to him.
That's how our mindset is. Is one thing drops, move to the next. And I know that's how the boys are thinking too. You know what I mean? So we got to focus on Pierre.
Yeah,
Pierre's the one.
Pierre's got to get the dub tomorrow.
Yeah, Bubba and Pierre.
Those are Bubba, Pierre, and Martin was the 3 fighters that I knew.
Yeah, I know my buddy Carl's fighting. There's a few. Yeah, you know Carl. There's a few guys fighting. It's a small community out here, but as far as the guys close to us, recently close to us, have been working with us is Pierre, and that's why we're rooting for him. And man, we can't wait to see him do good things. Bubba too, man. I was at Bubba's last one, and I can't wait to see him bounce back. You know what I mean?
I'm excited. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lowest standard. And hey, Mike, let's make it a thing. Let's no drinking and driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's Uber.
We're Ubering.
We are Ubering. Maybe we can.
I got a ticket the other day, dude. It sucked. Yeah, I left the gym. Couple speeding. Pum pum. $140 later. Fuck, dude.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
But
so let's just chill.
we always whenever we drink, boys, we always take
Uber. Trust me,
we
it's
don't play
not worth.
games.
It's not worth it.
Facts.
It's not worth it. So we'll Uber. We'll grab dinner.
Yeah, grab some dinner.
Pre-game or something, and then
meet up with the boys.
And let's just have some fun.
Shoot a couple shots. Show up to the fights all rowdy. I was kidding. No, we're gonna show up peacefully and have a good time. Man, I can't wait to see Pierre perform. I'm like nervous right now a little bit. Dude, one thing I will say, I said it before on the pod, I think, is like I remember the first time I was close to an MMA fighter that I saw fight. I was like part of Nainoa Dunk's camp. I was like,
oh, okay,
doing photos and video for him and stuff. And then it was the whole camp or whatever, and then he actually had to walk in there and fight and do his thing. dude, I was freaking nervous. You know what I mean? It's like it's like you want the best for these people and you want to see them do good, but you can't do nothing. You're watching them locked in a cage, scrapping for their life. You know what I mean? And you're just like rooting them on and trying to support them however you can. But it's so nerve wracking to see your friend.
And you have emotional ties to them. You know? Especially with Pierre, you're training him.
Yeah.
I saw you training him, and I saw him improve, get better and better.
Yeah.
You
He
know?
works hard too, that
he
guy.
Does. He
works
does.
hard.
I love his accent.
Yeah. Super talented guy. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got. You got anything else?
No, I'm just excited for tomorrow. We are gonna Uber. We're gonna pregame and cheer on.
Yeah,
our boys.
hit us up, guys. Hit up me or Chris if you want to tag along. We got some room. We can call Uber XL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pregame. You know. And, hey, there might be something happening after the fight. You know.
Yeah, if the boys win, maybe we go straight to the titty ranch. You ever been to the titty ranch, dude?
Oh, of course. I'm a guy.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, all the boys are married, but we got to celebrate somehow for sure.
Yeah. And once again, shout out to Sanjay. Thank you for letting us use this spot.
Absolutely.
We are gonna do a walk-in tour after the pod. We are gonna live stream, so Instagram, YouTube. Stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe. I know it's so annoying. I hate saying this part, but you know, honestly, we need I Got You TV, Cham Chat needs minimum 1,000 subscribers to start.
I think we're halfway. No, 500. 500.
Yeah,
need
but
500.
1,000 to do
ads.
mobile. No, the mobile live stream. So that's the only reason why. You know, the mobile live stream.
Yeah.
But you know, there's other apps that we can use and figure it out.
Tell your cousins to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Get your whole family. Like, hey, mom, I need.
And your nephews. How about your nephews?
For sure.
But other than that, man, good day, man.
It was a good day. Yeah.
We trained this morning. We got a pod in. We're gonna go maybe see the weigh-ins.
Yeah.
Sanjay, we hung out with Sanjay.
Yep. Always a blessing seeing Sanjay.
Yeah, and then
Always good vibes.
Yep, and then tomorrow we'll. Hey, is there at the gym? Is there a Saturday class?
Yeah, we'll run class in the morning.
Oh, still?
Yeah, I'll be over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I had one more thing. Guys. Okay, so real quick, in our hopper, in our back burner, all the words that we say that we don't like, but we still say them. In our queue, basically, we have Coach Milan. All right.
Coach Milan.
We have Jav. Jonathan Vicente. Okay, we got Ocean and Maka.
Ocean and Maka.
Who else? Who am I missing?
We have Sanjay.
We got Sanjay's episode coming out. You guys, that's a really good episode. You gotta check out Sanjay's episode. Who else we got?
We still have our pilot.
And we have a pilot with our big dog, Tilly. Tilla the Killer. The Gorilla Tilla. You know what I'm saying, cousin? So, dude, we got some sick episodes coming out. And this one's going to just pop in there right before all those just because of the quickie. But, guys, stay tuned. Champ Chat in the building. We'll see you at the fight.
Peace.
Bam.
Bam, bam, bam. Where's our outro music?
I didn't do the outro song.
Well, let's just push
hit
it.
it?
Yeah, why not?
All right, guys.
Here we
Outro
go.
music. Yep.
Can you hear it? Oh, Sanjay does it. Sanjay is like, why is Chris just moving up and down like this, you know? Good job, Mike.
Yes,
Once
thank you,
again,
brother.
it doesn't
Good job.
matter, you know? We can have guests. We don't have to have guests.
Yep.
We can just do...
Dude, we can set up in the parking lot.
we can go anywhere. It doesn't matter.
I want to set up at Diamond Head Lookout one day and just talk story. You know what I mean?
Maybe somebody's house in behind Diamond Head or something. You know, who knows?
Mr. Scheiser, hit us up. All right, guys. Champ Chat.
Peace.
See you.